Hello YouTube, the Eye of Stone here. Tonight we are doing First City Bank and Trust, the 6th mission of Thief 2 the Metal Age. If you're new to the series or to the channel, this is my second YouTube jaunt through these games. I have complete Let's Plays of all 4 of the Thief quadrilogy. My first videos about the classic trilogy, Thief the Dark Project, Thief the Metal Age, and Thief Deadly Shadows were made way back in the day, old school YouTube, about 2011, starting in about 2011. It took me a couple years to get through all of it. It was not terribly long ago that I was finally able to wrap up the Let's Play of Thief Deadly Shadows. IRL has caused this channel many delays. And then I did Thief 4 pretty quickly. The trilogy, my original videos about the trilogy, they're old. The resolution isn't so hot. Again, this was old school YouTube. Things were different back then. Things were a lot rougher. And as for the trilogy, the first 3 Let's Plays were done on the expert difficulty level. And it recently occurred to me, it's occurred to me on and off the whole time. I have been a TAFer for like 22 years now, which is a truly terrifying thought. And in that amount of time, I've played these levels on expert and normal more times than I can ever count. But I've only played certain levels on hard. After all these years, it occurred to me that while I certainly had not played all levels of the first 2 games on hard, I had played some of them, but it was impossible to keep track of which. So, as a TAFer, I wanted to make sure that I had beaten all of the levels from the first 2 games on hard. The simplest thing to do was to just go back and go back from the beginning and do them all one after the other. And that I figured that might be a good thing to share with my viewers, my fellow TAFers here on YouTube. And I, had recently finished that for the Dark Project, so here we are working on Thief 2 the Metal Age. There is, easy, normal, hard, and expert in Thief 3, but it's a little bit different. And I don't think it's really relevant to redo Thief 3 on hard. And whether or not it's relevant to redo Thief 4.
Some people in this city are too rich for their own good. Lucky they have me to give them a hand.
Whether or not it's relevant to redo Thief 4 on a different difficulty level. First of all, nothing about Thief 4 is relevant. Second of all, even if it is, I'm not going to be the one to do it. Let's see here. While we're here, I want to try something. Yeah, you've got to set your mouse sensitivity. Never mind. There is an explanation for that. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, message me in the comments section and I'll explain. Otherwise, disregard. So what we're doing is, I think this would be a very logical first step. If Garrett was going to come in here, he would have a plan. You know, because of the story, we know he's not really here just for the loot. Garrett always gets distracted by the loot, but that's not why he came here to begin with. He's here for the recording of Sheriff Truart's voice. And it was a given that getting into the vault was going to be difficult. And one of the difficulties is the giant steel bar that helps keep it closed that's in this area of the level. So, in terms of time efficiency, this part of the level is kind of its own area. This is its own area, and it's a step that just has to get done. So, let's do this first. Now, when I play this level just on my own, I don't necessarily always come down here and do this first. Sometimes I just join the level somewhere on the first or second floor, and I goof off for a while. But, you know, this is a very long level. First City Bank and Trust is not the hardest level you will ever play by any means. It's not the easiest, but it's certainly not the hardest. The puzzles here and the problems are all pretty straightforward. It's nothing advanced. It's just there's a lot of it. And the threat of player fatigue, user fatigue, is very real after a while. This level will humble you very quickly, as any level of Thief will, if you go about it the wrong way. Oops. All right. Now, you see that? So, we're certainly not getting into the vault, getting the vault door open with that being the case.
What a weird contraption. Let's see what these controls do.
Yes, Garrett. Let's start pressing buttons. That's a very good thing to do. Well, actually, that was a very good thing to do. Getting it like that was a very good thing. No. Close, but no cigar. Okay, so now you got to ask yourself, you know, this level isn't playing around. You know, the guards here, all these childs of Keres, these guys ain't playing around. And you know, not to be Victoria or anything, but Garrett, focus on the mission. How much loot are we really going to allow ourselves to get distracted chasing after? Because there's still a lot to do to actually get to the vault. Alright, let's just get out of here. They're going to calm down eventually. There's two larger childs of Keres down here. They're going to go tattle to them. Nobody's going to find anything, and they're not going to come out this way. You got to ask yourself, you know, there's a lot of loot to be had here. And, you know, if you come here with an expert amount of money from the last mission, and, you know, the resources that will buy, and, you know, you can You can spend 4 hours playing this level and, you know, make every single encounter nice and neat and tidy and perfect. But that starts to get to be a long video. And also just sort of a little bit abstract, you know. For the purposes of keeping this from becoming tedious, we want to sort of maintain a method to the madness here. Yeah, your brain is a little shot for thought, Benny. Let's just let them go by. All right. Okay. We just want to be careful with how much noise we make here because those windows are open. Want to be careful there. I like this way to enter the bank. This is not really, there's actually very little about using this entrance that's convenient or safe or easy. This is actually a rather labor-intensive way to go about it, but it's what I feel at ease with. And there's actually a great deal of opportunity for pretty serious mishaps here if you get it wrong. On the other hand, get it right and it kind of affords you an amount of stealth, and you know, it allows you to engage the second story, or it allows you to go down to the first story. You have options, but what it really does is well, I'll show you what it really does for people who aren't familiar with this level. As time goes by, I kind of have to do more to remind myself that, you know, there are viewers who've not been watching for 10 years at this point. And see, one thing you can do if you come in through here is see, you can come in here and then you go here.
Now to find some useful information.
And then boom, it's almost a speed run type of thing. You've got your goal checked off. Okay. Be bad manners to leave a door ajar. Now, some little bits and pieces we can pick off. Little irrelevant Garrett treats. If you want to read this, pause the video. We don't want to hang out here too much. And there's a small builder's child who's a real pain. Now, that sentry will react. That sentry down there on the left is a hair trigger. We've got a large child of Karis who can see us, and we've got guards everywhere. So this probably is not such a good idea, is it? Just get some distance from him. So let's let Mr. Archer come through here. He's gonna go there. The loot in this level really is it's really kind of like a siren's call, because you know, let's see. I'm gonna leave myself a safety tether. Oof. That could have been nasty. Alright, so he went that away, so we might have the time. Ooh. Ooh, this is a bad thing. Not in a good position here. Okay. Let's just hang out here and catch our breath a bit. And also, there are back doors that lead into the vault, but getting them open can just turn this into a big pain. And you can do a frontal assault, but frontal assaults in Thief, even if you do pull it off, you're sort of just automatically a dancing bear on a unicycle if you do that. Now there's loot over there. Let's see, do I have any cover in here? Yeah, I sort of do. Now, where are we going? Before we even open that door, I want to know, This staircase is troublesome. This giant, sort of vaguely Escher-esque staircase in the middle of the building. It's kind of a pain.
Sorry, Mr. Marin. I didn't know you were staying late tonight.
Of course I am, you imbecile! The rock papers to be finished. Magic spells?
Well, sir, they don't tell us the hours of the vendors who pay for the spare offices.
Really? That's very fascinating. Please, tell me more particulars about guard duties.
If you need to read the reading, pause the video.
Well, do you know about guard changing procedures?
Just get out of my office.
Okay, so he's gonna go that way. For the moment, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go here. And then we're very, very carefully...
Jorid, that you?
No, it's not Jorid.
One of them grubbers, yeah.
There's nothing over there. Take it from me. I'm certain we'll need both of these by the time this is over. That stocked us up on water crystals a bit. Now, there's an amount of hurry up and wait in this level. Alright, so he went in there. Now, we could, you know, get in here a lot quicker if we had pickpocketed that lock from that, had pickpocketed that key from him. But by the time we wait for him to come back, so we get that door open. We want to turn that watcher off. So he's going to go that way. We're just going to inch in here ever so carefully. Then we're going to inch back out of here ever so carefully. And we're going to wait till the coast is clear. We're not pushing anything. We're not even here. Here he comes. Now he's going to go in there and we're going to have some time. But we're not going to have limitless time. So we have to figure out where we're going to be when he comes this way. I mean, at the least, we need to make it dark. Okay. Alright, so let's just chill. You know, Thank you, my good fellow bankers, for your attendance here tonight, and thank you to my Uncle Tyler for picking me to be the next person who will be in the position of the master banker, because he knows, like all of you do, that I will do the best job at that job, and that in my capable hands the First City Bank and Trust will grow in prominence and wealth in the city. Our valued clients will continue to fill our coffers with their wealth, which we will have used to generate more revenue, to improve our wages and our services to our clients, which are always improving. For that is really what our goals must be, and we must all continue to focus on the important issues at the bank, which are our goals: to make money and to please our clients. And when you add in the spelling mistakes, his mind is almost as fried as mine. Just wait and see. Here he comes. Let's see what he does. He's got a key that might be useful to me. Uh-oh.
What's there? Well, seems quiet enough now.
Now, why did I knock him out? Why was he our first knockout for the night? Well, I'll show you. There was a reason. It was not an arbitrary, spur-of-the-moment thing. There's a reason. You ask yourself, where was he? Where was he coming from? He was coming from here. And we need to be able to get in there, unhindered. And why is that, you might ask? Well, I will show you why that is. We need to get in here because these will be useful to us. Broadheads not so much, but... And of course, I can't have too many of these. Now, you can see here that we have a lock. And obviously it's not going to be this key. It's not that key either. And that didn't work. If you go here, it's the same thing. Well, let's see if that did us any real good.
I'll find you! Oh, damn you!
I'm curious. Well, it would suck if we had to lose all our minds getting through these doors, but there might not be anything to be done about it. Uh-oh. Open the door. Close the door. And leaping, 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 leaping. Think he was a little trigger happy? I can't imagine why. Something must have spooked him. It'll probably happen again the next time we go in there. The only thing to do about him is to knock his ass out. But not where 3 elder childs of Karis can come to his aid. We're gonna have to coax him away. Let's see. Yeah.
That's it! You've had it!
This will do. Where did you go?
I know you're a dying to burn!
Now, I sure would like to think that we might have gained something with that key, but it's just a duplicate. So, we'll see about that door on the opposite side. Alright, so that's 2 knockouts. Let's try 2 mines this time. Might have made more sense to Run. Run, 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 run.
You're in for it now! You'll be sorry sooner or later.
Okay, have at you.
Quick! Some tappers in here!
Whoa. Well, let's see.
Now I know I'm a master thief, waltzing right into a bank vault. Time to find the recording.
Okay, he's not really an immediate threat. Sorry, this requires a fair amount of concentration. This level is kind of trying to kill me right now. Can't imagine why. Ooh, that's gonna need to be seen to. Little nice game of cat and mouse. Ooh, hair trigger. Boy, so hostile. You guys don't like me. Oops. Okay. Maybe things are beginning to chill out a bit, at least temporarily. Not really. Whoops. Duh. Okay.
You need subjects for your servant project, and I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence.
Now, how many times? It's happened more than once. But this room can remind you anytime. This walkway here is a lot narrower than it looks, and many's the time I've gone sailing off of this platform and lost the whole darn level. And this is all very awkward. Be careful, it's designed to trip you up. You're supposed to be in a big rush at this point. Well, now, we need to get the heck out of here. Maybe there's some consolation prizes to be had. How much? One thing I want to see, though, let's not do that. I betcha I know why. Yeah. Well, we might have to fight again. Let's see. Is there another way I could do it without that, though? Yeah, there is. May wanna count our blessings and not rely on the heroics so damn much. He's obviously running and stuck on some geometry. Probably his AI mind is fried. Here's what I wanted. The Master Banker's key. The guy with the big green chair's key. No. Let's see. Yeah. It just sounds very distressed. Yeah, we don't want to go that way. We also don't want to get cocky. Let me see here. I need to take stock of my resources. Got plenty of these for builders' children. We've got enough of those left for one more watcher. Let's see. We're getting kind of low on resources, and this is not a level... I mean, we're getting low. I should say we're getting low on some resources. Others not as much. And now that we have this key... This key opens all the doors. That's not nothing.
You won't last for long! Guards! This way!
Oof.
You've met with the wrong man.
Yeah, but I've got the key.
Come out and face me, villain.
I'm going to bop you.
Damn. Where'd he go?
Aw, you said a bad word.
I'll find you. Just you wait.
Maybe. Well, let's see. Nothing on this platform really. Yeah. Let's see. Get through here. What we might be able to do is we don't want to land right on the small child of Karis. So let's make sure he's clear.
Fire is the builder's purification. Blessed are those who are born of the fire. The flesh is sinful. Woe to those who are born of it.
Yeah. Okay, those things don't stay open for too long. Now, that sentry makes me a little nervous, so let's make sure we stick to the shadows and stay out of its line of sight. there is a possibility that we will pull off a decent lead score. Even after completely Three Stooges-ifying my run at the vault.
I'll never be able to cross through here with all those security machines active. Maybe I can find a way to deactivate them.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, that mine isn't going to do us any good, and neither is this one fire arrow. These water arrows are nothing. But there's a big friggin' cluster of loot in here. You're in my way, homie.
Fails to understand.
This one's completely destroyed! You're in for it now! We'll see blood!
You don't want to challenge me to a sword fight. I will be so bold as to boast of my credentials as a thief swordsman, but I will limit my boasting to merely mentioning that they are epically epic. And if further clarification of that claim is required or desired, I can furnish it. You know, there's always the strategy of not taking this too seriously. When you've been playing it for 10 years, you might get to the point where, you know, of course there is an unspoken set of, there are the rules of the game that you get from the mission requirements when you play Thief. And then there's sort of an unspoken set of rules among us taffers about how these levels are supposed to be played. Like, you know, going around each level in a linear fashion and incapacitating everything that comes at you is, you know, shall we say, considered bad form. And, you know, there's any number of ways you might play this game in the manner of a big goofus, but at the same time, you know, you're playing a game. You're not sitting in church, and you know,
What a mess. Who could do this to a person?
probably shouldn't have gone in there to take that look-see or to take that loot. It's probably high time I move on. I am beginning to think that I have thoroughly outworn my welcome here. Maybe time for me to move it along. Let's see, does that...
Please repeat. Please be warned. An misguided soul. All should hear.
This will be an amount of loot that will enable me to do blackmail the way you're supposed to do it, but punish me for playing like a bored 13-year-old tonight.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'm afraid it is.
Okay, calm down. There's nothing there. Is someone...
Hey, stop right there!
Why don't you come down here and make me?
Come back here and fight!
I have a malfunction. Please be warned. A misguided soul. All should hear the words of Karis.
Yes, the words of Karis. Karis this, Karis that. You're a nasty watcher, aren't you? Ooh, we don't want to do that.
Task at hand. I shall make not as much dangerous conditions.
Let's see.
A misguided soul. All should hear the words of Karis.
This is what we call train wreck style.
Karis took me away from the Foundry Mother and said, "Now I do not know. A wretched creature. Please be warned. A misguided soul. All should hear the words of
Hey, you think that was anything?
Timing could have been better on that one. Oh, well. All's well that ends well. I don't know that that really ended well, but it did end. Let's see. I almost am terrified to look at what kind of stats does behavior such as mine. Well, there's 1 hour of your life you'll never get back again. The dismal loot score. 3 pockets picked out of, I'm sure, out of 17. Nothing impressive there. Nothing impressive with locks picked. 3 knockouts, not terrible. 4 iron beasts destroyed, 1 disabled. Yeah, this is, I even managed to find one of the secrets. Well, this is how not to play First City Bank and Trust from Thief to the Metal Age on the hard difficulty level. And with that being said, I will see everybody back next time for Blackmail, the 7th mission. Later.